Hey guys, Edith Essentials here. I've had this for a while now and I would like to see how I can soften the look of what I have and to also cover up the transparent plastic that's there. And because I'm human, most times what I have inside is not organized and I hate to see the way it looks through the plastic. Now the first thing that I did was to empty out all of the drawers. Now I'm going to figure out if I want a mirror design around it or a tufted design. I'm going to be starting with the mirror design. I'll be using these cheap Walmart mirrors and attaching them to both sides. I'm making marks where I would use my drill gun to make holes on the frame of the mirrors. I'm using a larger drill bit to make it easy for me to pass the zip ties through the holes.
If you're new to my channel, it's so great to have you here. Now don't forget to click on the subscribe button and that notification bell so you don't miss out on any of my latest videos.
As I was doing this, I made sure that I was making the holes on the frame of the mirror and I was extremely careful. After doing this here, I had to make sure that the drawer is not affected. I'll be adding the second mirror to the other side. Because the mirrors are longer than what I have, I'm going to be using canvas panel to hold them up together at the top. You can use wood for this. So I have already attached one at the back. Now I'm going to be attaching another one in front. And I'm doing this carefully on the frame of the mirror. I'm also going to be covering the top. Because the sides are exposed, I'm going to be covering them with boards wrapped up in mirror reflective paper. The boards are folded to cover up this part here. I'll be using a strong adhesive and a hot glue gun to attach the boards to the sides of the mirrors. And in front here, I'll be using zip ties. This looks okay, so I'm going to repeat the same thing to the other side of the mirror. Now I'm going to be covering the front of the plastic bins. I'll be covering the front with a leftover wallpaper. This design is good, but I can still see the shape of the plastic bins. And the mirror's height was too long for where I wanted to put it. So I then decided to go with another design by making tufts by the sides and make furry drawers. This time around, I'm going to make sure that the shape in front of the drawers are straight and not angled. I have a couple of spare furry pillows, so this is one of them. Now, instead of going out to buy a furry fabric, I'm just going to use this one. I'm going to cut out the part that I don't need and then use the canvas panels that I have already cut out and measure out exactly what I need and cut it, attach it to the canvas panels, and I'll be making 5 of this and attaching them all to the drawers. To cut the fabric, this is the technique that I'll be using to reduce the shedding of the fur. I'll be using a different set of knobs for this design. This is what it looks like so far. I'm going to keep this aside and then get wood for the tufting. I'm making holes on the wood where I'm going to be putting in the zip ties to attach it to the storage cart like I did in the other design. Now I got this fabric because it's similar to the silver that I have by the sides on the storage cart. Now all I'm doing here is locating where the holes are and using a staple gun on the holes. I staple the sides neatly and left out the sides where I'll be passing through the zip ties. I made this attachment at the front and at the back. Now this is what it looks like. For the open side at the top, I covered it with Dollar Tree glitter sheet. The only thing I can say is that the fur pillow that I used had furs that are kind of long, so I would recommend using furs that are not this long to make it look smoother. This looks like fur purses that are attached to drawers. Now this is what the before and after looks like. And I am so in love with the soft touch that the fur gives the overall look. I'm going to call this my fur storage. For those of you out there who don't like fur, you can switch up the front of the drawers with something else that suits your style. Here's another video that I made a while back on a plastic cart with a different design, and the link for this is going to be down in the description box below. I hope you all enjoyed this video. Now don't forget to like it and share it with your friends and families as well. Thank you guys so much for watching. I have other home decor DIY videos that are linked in the description box below to check them out, and don't forget to click on the subscribe button.